On Wednesday, U.S. Senators Alex Padilla of California and John Curtis of Utah introduced the Fire Smart Act, bipartisan legislation to expand funding eligibility for projects with fire suppression benefits in high-risk rural areas. Specifically, this bill would help build rural communities' resilience by optimizing water infrastructure. The legislation would amend the EPA's drinking water state revolving funds to expand eligibility for water infrastructure projects that have both drinking water and wildfire suppression benefits, and are in communities at high risk for wildfires with fewer than 50,000 residents. The 2021 Caldor fire proved this strategy works when combined with strategic fuel reduction and fire-adapted community practices. Neighborhoods like Christmas Valley and Lake Tahoe that used this three-part defense strategy survived. While we've made progress in wildfire mitigation and prevention, too many rural communities still lack the water infrastructure needed to effectively respond when disaster strikes, said Senator Padilla. The Fire Smart Act changes the reality by strengthening water systems and giving rural communities the tools they need to keep homes and families safe. While we can predict when wildfires will strike, this common sense legislation will help ensure rural communities are better prepared when they do. Over the past year, Inyo County Supervisor Trina Orrell collaborated with Lake County Supervisor Jessica Pyska to find a way to fund water infrastructure for fire suppression in rural communities. Last fall, Supervisor Pyska traveled to Washington, D.C. and spoke with Senator Padilla's staff on the issue, after which the bill started to come together. Speaking on the bill, the Inyo County and Mono County Board of Supervisors said, "We're pleased to support the Fire Smart Act of 2026. This bipartisan legislation will make it possible for rural and frontier communities like those in Inyo and Mono counties to fund critical wildfire protection projects through existing federal funding sources. By amending the drinking water state revolving fund, communities will be expressly allowed to fund fire flow capacity projects and water system modernization projects. The tailored changes this bill makes to allow these specific investments can make the difference between a family keeping their home and belongings or losing everything, including their lives." Inyo and Mono counties applaud Senator Padilla and Senator Curtis for their efforts to ensure our most isolated communities can protect themselves when they need it most.